Hi fellow gamers and developers, it's Hetty. Today we'll be playtesting Medieval Tower Defense. The game is playable online in a browser and it's an idle tower defense with roguelike elements. So from the start there won't be much to do, but they are coming and we need to prepare. And for that we need to pick some kind of upgrades and unlocks, and I hope that we'll be able to meaningfully shape our playthrough. So let's see, this is a solar gargoyle. Creates one gargoyle that attracts enemies, taking damage before the tower. Oh, so like a sentry, nice. Mother's heart, one maximum heart, but reduces attack. Oh, I don't think it's good for start. Oh, and whichever we pick, it will unlock some more stuff. Interesting. Fireball and sure critical. Increases the chance to apply critical hit. And here the tower basic projectile transforms into a fireball with a 1% chance to apply burning. 1%, it's a pretty low, but this is really good, I think. So let's select. And one thing that shows here, like I'm not sure if it's intended to be on mobile in later time, but I really don't like the rectangular shape here. Everything looks squished in horizontal line. Like look at those hearts, they are way too tall. Those are way too tall. This heart, it's out of shape. The plus is not equal. Like everything is squished horizontally. It should be rectangles. And yeah, game is made in Unity, so layouting. I do tutoring, by the way. If you have trouble understanding Unity layout, which is very complex, I can help you out. Just reach to me either here or, on YouTube or on Reddit. I usually post those under your games that you put in Play My Game, and I'm always happy to help. If not by tutoring, I can just give you a few advices for free with a screenshot, no biggies. So now we get some upgrades to our gargoyle. Oh, here it is. So deals plus 10 damage to nearby enemies when destroyed. Here we have gargoyle protection, decreases gargoyle summoning time by 3 seconds, so they are faster. Fatal attraction, attracts flying enemies. Oh, I think this will be, wait, deals 10 damage to enemy when destroyed. Okay, I think if it's getting destroyed, that means we are overrun, so this will be better. So why do I think it's a issue with UI and layouting? Well, if you look here, we have those piglets. They are perfectly, like, almost round. Schools are round and in shape. The tower looks fine, the trees looks fine, like everything on the board looks fine, because the board is usually, can we move it? Oh, we can like aim, but we cannot do anything yet. Yeah, so this stuff looks great because it's on sprite renderers, and this stuff is on canvas UI and it's not scaled properly. Lightning bullets. Releases a lightning bolt on a random enemy that deals +1 damage every 3 seconds. Oh, that would be helpful. Much better than 1% chance. Creates one sword that spins around the tower. Decisions. This or that? Can we preview the upgrades? Yes, we can. Okay, flyers lightning bolt every 5 seconds when an enemy gets too close to the tower. Increase the number of lightning bolts. Oh yeah. 1 damage every 3 seconds. But I would love to know how much damage the sword deals. We can have 1 lightning bullet, but 2 swords. Can we increase the count of the swords? This +2. Oh, +2 DPS. Okay, yeah, we're going with the swords. Select. Oh, it's kind of slower. Okay. Yeah, I wonder why we can we like influence who we are shooting? Can you shoot this one? Okay, now shoot this one. Yes, I think we actually, yes, we are shooting. Okay, so I like it. If we are not shooting, it shoots automatically. If we are holding the mouse button, he will try to shoot. And I like that the accuracy decreases with distance. That's really, really cool. So fire rate, oh yes, increases the number of shots by 1, but reduces the damage of each shot by 10%, huh? But it gives us some wide attacks, increases shot spread. Hey, but that's not good. I want to reduce the spread. Rapid shots increases shot speed. Firing rate. Shot increases damage of each shot by 30%. That's tough decision. Flaming aspects. Every 10 seconds burns enemies, dealing 5 burning damage for 2 seconds. They will upgrade our sword. Yeah, I think we get a fire boost. So we will be shooting 2 shots. So it's like twice the damage. So we'll get 80. Okay, I think it's worth it. Okay, that's how it looks like. And yeah, I don't think we need to get the shots into enemy. They just need to fly over. And now we are almost certainly dead because the guys with shields are very, very strong and there's a lot of them. Yep, we lost. Yeah, let's try again to see if it's an issue with scaling or it's an issue with me. They are coming. Prepare. Oh, something new. Poisonous projectiles have 5% chance to cause poisoning. That's small. Magnetic field activates a magnetic field that reduces enemy speed by 10%. Okay. Adds 1 maximum heart but reduces attack by 15. Oh no, that's not good. An enemy that deals 1 damage every 30 seconds. Let's try the lightning bolts. Select. Oh, so our arrows change. And they can bump from enemies. That's helpful. But I think it should be worded better that my arrows are turned into light bolts, because I thought it will be like the sword, something that is additional to my main weapon. Fire rate boost. Shot by 10. Yes, I'm fine with that. Let's select that. Hey, that's not fire rate boost. I got 2 of them. So I think something is a little bit buggy here. And they do have a range. Okay. But now with those projectiles, I think we'll be better prepared for the enemies with the shields and a higher amount of enemies. Blood sword creates a sword shots at plus. Whoa, this creates sword shots at +1. I have no idea what it means. Motor's heart, wide attacks, and fire rate boost. Increases the number of shots by. Oh, okay. So it's not a fire rate like how often you shoot. It's like actually like fire count boost or something. Okay, so we get 2 shots. Yeah, let's take 3. We know that there will be a lot of enemies coming, and that's what got us last time. It's like the progression curve is really, really hard because you start with like few enemies, not very tough, and then bam, you get a lot of enemies that are traveling very, very quickly, and those are very, very tough enemies. So I think now we need to slow them down. Oh, what's this? Rapid shots, which is the shot speed. That's what I wanted. Activates a magnetic field that raises enemy speed by 10. Yeah, I think we need to slow them down because they're starting to overwhelm us. Maybe the guy with the shield was a boss. What? I lost already. But we got to 109 score. I like it. Let's try again. I'm really digging this. Especially the music. Music is so cool. And graphically, it's also really pleasing. Just, you know, minus the issues with the canvas. So we get lightning bullets. They were really good. So let's select them. Quite a weird choice is to start a game without a full health. So should I click or should I just wait? Yeah, I think we wait and it will just fire by itself. Right now it doesn't really matter where he fires. Okay, has a 2% chance to apply a burning effect. Too close, fires a lightning bolt every 5 seconds when an enemy gets too close to the tower. That would be helpful. And the sword. Or the number of shots. Plus. Let's take the sword. Let's try a different approach. Lastly, we were not so good. Oh, this is the tough one. Shoot this one. Oh, we defeated him. Focus on this one. Yeah, fire that one. Now focus on this guy. Yeah. What else? High voltage increases lightning damage by 1%. Come on, like upgrades should be meaningful. What is 1% when I'm like instantly losing after level 5? Give it like 5% or something. Or if not by percent, maybe just, you know, by the damage. Like by 5 more damage or something like that. Because, you know, percents will scale exponentially, and if you will have certain amount, like plus 5 damage, it will scale linearly, depending on what you need. So one more sword, so we'll have 2. Too close, spark. Yeah, I think 2 swords are better. Yep. So we start without a full health. That's quite weird, and especially given the game is really hard at the start, I think starting with full health would be a better result, because I don't think you want to disencourage the players right from the start. Now we have solar gargoyle. Or should we quick play? This is sword's rotation speed. Oh, now 10% rotation speed, that's a huge boost. That's something I would consider buying. High voltage. Like, yeah, like imagine going to the shop and see like, we have a promotion, special offer, only 1% cheaper. You would think like the guys in this shop are crazy. They think that they will like convince me to buy something for 1% discount. Or like imagine in a Steam, you go for a Summerfest and see like the biggest discounts are 1 or 5%. You would be like, come on, that's no, I'm waiting for a bigger price. Oh, we need to focus on that one. And I like that the bolt apparently also stuns the enemies. That's very, very nice. Increase the number of lightning bolts by 1. Yes. High voltage, increase the number of shots. Flaming aspect, every 10 seconds burns enemies, dealing 5 burning. Yeah, I think we go like +1 is like instantly more. Hey, we fire 1. I think the descriptions are wrong. Like this effect, we just increased a fire rate because we are shooting way faster. So I'm really not sure what's going on, but something is a little bit buggy. But the game is like just barely like entered the testing phase, so I think it can be improved. 1000 cuts. Oh, death by 1000 cuts. I love the reference. Deals +2 bleeding damage per second. That's good. And strong hand increases the sword's damage by 1. Oh, here we have just by 1. but we don't know what is the enemy's health, so a little bit more work would be needed on the clarity. Increases the number of lightning bolts by 1 and fire rate boost. No, that's... Yeah, you know what? Let's get stronger swords to better prepare and fight against. Oh, we can see when they kill the enemy, we see exactly how much damage they deal. They deal 3 damage, okay. And we can kill enemies by dealing 5 damage. And those are stronger. No, this one is fast. Oh, and this one has shield. I think we are going down. Yeah, like, how am I supposed to... Oh, I managed to do that. Nice. So, burning every 5 seconds when enemy gets too close to the tower. Yes, I think we need that. We have a lot of enemies very close to the tower. And then we unlock close, and Bloodsword creates sword shots at... No idea what this means, but I think it creates another sword. Let's hope so. Can you please take out this one? Yeah. Game over. Try again. Like, we are amassing the coins, even though we are no longer in game. So I think this should reset. And also, yeah, if we have coins, that means that probably there's a kind of shop. Or do we pay for rerolls? Whoa. What's that? Oh no, it was like advertisement. Okay, yeah, it's not on each, and we have just a few rerolls. Okay, that makes sense. Ice projectile has a 1% chance to cause freezing. Sure critical increases the chance to apply a critical hit. Fire rate boost. Yeah, so let's try freezing with 2% chance to freeze the enemy. So it's like, if I'm counting correctly, once in 2000 shots we will freeze an enemy. So that's an absurdly low chance. But yeah, let's hope that the percentage here is somehow off. And we'll see how often we will manage to freeze somebody. Oh, you see? Not that bad. Yeah, that's certainly not a 1% chance to cause a 2% chance of freezing. Frozen field has a 1% chance to create a frozen field upon hitting an enemy, applying freezing to nearby enemies. Nice. And create an ice spike that deals more damage. Yeah, let's go with a spike. And we'll hope that it will kill all the bosses. I would love some kind of upgrade for, you know, range of my shots. Oh, I think we are going down. Yeah, it was way faster. This will be the last one. So yeah, either I'm playing it wrong, but I'm not really sure. I'm trying different strategies and none of them seem to work. So let's try fireballs. Select. And all of them bounce, not only the lightning, so that's good. Yeah, so I'm trying different approaches and none of them work. I'm curious if the developer actually played the game long enough to discover that it's not that well balanced. I know from my own experience that the developers tend to underperform in terms of testing. We kinda assume it works. So explosion has a 1% to explode enemy, dealing 300 to nearby at once. Yes. Oh yeah, let's see what is this blood sword. Oh, it's just like sword that goes somewhere. But why it goes up? It should go to... oh, it turns towards enemies. Okay. So yeah, so it's like additional bullet. I think I like it. Yeah, so regards... dagger rain. Increases the number of daggers thrown by 1. That's good. Melting. Burn damage by 1. Precise cut. Just because bleeding. Yeah, let's go with double the damage, basically. Yeah, so if there is like only one combination of upgrades that you can choose to actually be able to win this game, that's not a good balance. I think you should be able to choose different approaches. Like I should be able to pull it through with lightning, I should be able to pull it through with the swords going around. Circular sword, yeah, let's select this one. And this increases the damage of the swords. Oh, 10%. Yeah, let's go with this one. Yeah, like, and what else you can do to actually try to balance it better? Well, you can monitor the current health of the player, because if you will notice that the player is losing health, or like make a collider near the tower and see how many enemies gets very, very close. And if too many enemies gets too close, in the next wave you should slightly decrease the amount of enemies. 1% chance to cause a burning effect, increase the damage of the source. Another, yeah, we can reroll. Fire rate. I think I will reroll. Oh yes, magnetic field, slow down enemies. Yes, please. Let's try that one. Yeah, so you should monitor how many enemies gets very, very close, and then you can lower the amount of enemies a little bit. And if I'm doing well, from the other hand, like I'm pushing the enemies away and I'm not getting any damage, that means I created a very, very successful build. And you can increase the amount of enemies going towards me. So yeah, a duck. Not sure it's good, but yeah, now we can get a spinning sword. And that kind of dynamic difficulty adjustment works really well, and it works really well for their attention, because I made such a similar approach when I was working commercially for a solitaire game, and we knew how. Let me upgrade something. Incendiary. Well, 10% of critical, yeah, that's not bad. So yeah, we were basically looking how often the player wins and how often the player loses. And if he was losing too many times, we were serving him easier levels. And if he was losing, if he was winning too many times, we were serving him harder levels. So we maintained a ratio of like you win 3 times, you lose 1 time, or we were tweaking that. So I don't remember exactly how it went, but the results were really, really good, because people like to win, but also people like to be challenged. So try to balance that. You don't need to seed the game with the same like pattern of enemies. If you monitor the progress of the game, maybe make the next run easier. If I'm losing over and over and over again, so like keep account of how many times I lost, and if I lost, just make the game a little bit easier, like reduce the spawn of the enemies and let me have that little win, give me something that will make me enjoy the game. So yeah, and if you will not, or you can monitor times of the game and see how long it took me, and if I'm getting stuck at the same playtime. Make it a little bit easier and monitor that time. If it gets like twice longer than the previous run, then you can increase the difficulty a little bit. If it gets increased by another like portion of time, then you will increase the difficulty. And if it gets shorter, you can decrease the difficulty. So, you know, play with that. And you will find that balancing a game is actually very, very easy. So, thanks for watching. Hope that not only the developer of this game found it interesting, but also others watching. So, give me your opinion on balancing games. How you balance your games? Let me know in the comments. If you like the video, please consider subscribing, and if you want to support me, you can buy one of my games. Thank you, bye bye.